Wanted, outstanding leader with 20 years plus experience in housing. Skills required, exceptional multitasking abilities, persistence, high energy. Must be innovative thinker with exceptional managerial and administrative skills. Must serve community with varied needs, some travel required. Here's the unvarnished version. Wanted, tireless dog with bone, degree in advanced administrative acrobatics and juggling required. Must be unable to hear or say the word no. Must be willing to spend countless hours driving through horrendous road conditions. Must be hands-on problem solver. Must be diplomat one moment, outspoken advocate the next. Must have infinite powers of persuasion and patience. Most significantly, must passionately protect the rights of people with disabilities. Alice Radley fits this job description, and that is why she is this year's winner of the Sybil Frenette Outstanding Leadership Award. Alice is the Executive Director for FARA in North Bay, which was established in 1975 as the Physically Handicapped Adults Rehabilitation Association. She joined FARA in 1986, 1 month before construction began on West Wind's apartment, a 60-unit integrated building. It had 20 units modified for people with disabilities, 30 rent geared to income, and 10 market units. In 1993, West Wind's Village opened. Its 48 units were built on the same model of integration. Alice started at FARA as a secretary and bookkeeper. She took the job because a friend told her it would be a quiet job. She laughs about that now. I knew nothing about housing. I just got right into it because we were building. We were a small organization, and you just start picking up, doing what needs to be done. Tom Belanger says this get-it-done attitude is pure Alice. Tom is the manager of community housing services for the district of Nipissing. He first met her when he was hired by the DSAB during devolution in 2000. Lots of people saw the transfer plan as a battleground. The attitude for many was, we'd better stake out our borders and begin negotiation with our service manager. Alice's attitude was, this is inevitable. Let's make it work. And that's Alice. Let's make it work. The latest thing Alice has helped make happen is West Wind Heights. Construction of the 35 units project began a few months ago. 8 units are modified and will have supportive housing. Alice is quite clear about her priorities. We're in the housing business because of supportive housing. It's an integrated approach. Initially, Alice says, FARA only wanted to build supportive housing, but funding made it essential to have mixed developments. Now, of course, this approach is considered the best way to create healthy communities. Alice is considered by all who speak of her as a leader in the North. She served as ONPHA's local network liaison for Nipissing for the past few years. She has twice served on ONPHA's board of directors. ONPHA board member Angie Haynes has known Alice for more than 10 years. She credits Alice for getting West Wind Heights into the Strong Starts program by having the funding in place. She had to be absolutely ready to proceed by the end of March 31st of this year, which indicates both her strong commitment to affordable housing and her strong organizational skills. It took 10 years to get West Wind Heights underway. Ask her what keeps her going, and Alice simply says, the need was there, and it was a good project. Carol Conrad, CEO of Nipissing District Housing Corporation, is a bit blunter. Oh, she's like a dog with a bone. She will not give up. Most people mention Alice's total commitment. She's persistent. She has lots of energy, says Carol. She has a hard time saying no. If it's for the greater good, she finds the time to do it. And there are many things to do. FARA is a multi-service agency. As well as providing in-home supports, FARA runs the paratransit for the city with 5 buses on the road daily. And for 5 years, Alice has been the chair of the Disability Employment Opportunity Committee, which runs a resource center, modified, of course, for people with disabilities. I believe in equality, for everybody to have services they need, says Alice. Our clients are quite capable of being a part of the community and contributing to it. It's just that they need assistance to do that. Everyone you speak to about Alice says she performs administrative magic. She's tremendously organized. She's a terrific juggler, says FARA Board Chair Doug Penny. I don't know how she does it. He also points to Farah's wonderful staff and Alice's support of them. She has a terrific team, and she's really trying to help the people who work with her be even better at what they do. Like most good leaders, Alice is also adept at teamwork. Loy Schindler is the Executive Director of Near North Community Care Access Center. She says Alice is excellent at working as a team player with other leaders in the health and social service system. She works with politicians, leaders, other agencies. Rather than competing for resources, she works collaboratively with them to get funding and raise awareness as to why these funds are needed. Carol Conrad concurs. She's involved at every level, doing what has to be done. She can be in a unit, hands-on, solving a tenant's problem, and the next day she's in Toronto, negotiating with politicians. What are the rewards? It's all about the tenants. Alice says it's extremely satisfying to see RGI clients move on to the point of buying their own homes. And on the supportive side, I remember one young man who was moving in, she says. He had tears rolling down his cheeks because he had been waiting so long to move in, like any young person does, to be in the community and be active and make his own decisions. Leadership means looking towards the future with a vision. Alice says her next project is to develop a day program for young people with disabilities, and she will attack it in her characteristic way. I'm not a quitter, and I know problems can be fixed. Yes, there are bad days where the bureaucracy and legislation and everyone else's guidelines and criteria make you crazy. Then you take a deep breath and think, okay, we've got to come at it from a different angle. Please join me in congratulating Alice Radley, winner of ONPHA's 2006 Sybil Frenette Outstanding Leadership Award.
You're simply